For the first time, the original Americanized Dragon Ball Z soundtrack is available to stream legally in the United States. This surprising update comes courtesy of Fandango at Home. Toei Animation recently announced that Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super are now available to own digitally via Fandango's digital video store. The announcement post on X, formerly Twitter, promoted the new release by highlighting the growing library of Dragon Ball-related titles available on Fandango. However, the announcement didn't mention that the new DBZ digital release includes the original Americanized soundtrack by Falconer Productions as a default option when viewing the episodes. Dragon Ball Daima is the official continuation of Dragon Ball Z by the late Akira Toriyama, not the Dragon Ball Super anime from 2015. Fandango's inclusion of Dragon Ball Z's Falconer Productions soundtrack is surprising, as modern-day releases use the original Japanese soundtrack to stay faithful to the original Japanese release. However, be it nostalgia or personal preference, fans who grew up with the initial English release of Dragon Ball Z often prefer the dramatic rock music of composer Bruce Falconer to the whimsical Japanese soundtrack that carried over from Dragon Ball to DBZ. The complicated home media release history of DBZ has made it difficult to pinpoint the DVDs that feature the original English soundtrack by Falconer and the original Japanese soundtrack. While the Falconer Productions soundtrack of DBZ is again available in the Fandango release, not every episode includes it. A few social media posts show that the soundtrack is available in seasons 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. However, only the first 25 episodes of Season 8 include the Americanized soundtrack. Season 6 and the remaining episodes of Season 8 use the original Japanese music. The messy availability of the Americanized soundtrack is further hindered by the fact that the Fandango release of Dragon Ball Z is the stretched-out 6:9 aspect ratio remastering that die-hard fans crucified Funimation for during the early 2000s. Dragon Ball fans finally get an answer about why Akira Toriyama designed Goku to be far slimmer than viewers were used to in DBZ Battle of the Gods. The closest thing to a definitive English release of Dragon Ball Z is the release of Dragon Ball Z Kai, which features a more faithful translated script and the original Japanese music. Additionally, the series has been re-edited to remove the filler content that dragged down the original show. However, this only covers DBZ from the Saiyan Saga to the Cell games. Due to international demand, the entire Majin Buu storyline was later covered in Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, continuing the abbreviation of the series to its final episode. All episodes of Dragon Ball Daima, the franchise's newest anime iteration, are available to stream on Crunchyroll. The English dub, starring Stephanie Nadolny as Goku Mini, began premiering one new episode per week from Jan 10. Goku and company were living peaceful lives when they suddenly turned small due to a conspiracy, the series' official description reads. When they discover that the reason for this may lie in a world known as the Demon Realm, a mysterious young Majin named Glorio appears before them. Your comment has not been saved. Source, Reddit, X, formerly Twitter.